Hello, Requin87, and welcome back to Moons of Ardan. We rejoin our burgeoning colony on Vela. So this is going to be the second episode. So in the first one we were having a look at setting up our basic industry. So we've got a couple of key production centres here, and we have upgraded essentially all of our houses to level 5. So we are fulfilling them with paste, water, community, clothing and tools, and that's all spiffing. But our focus is now on interplanetary travel. So to get the next level, so this is to get the medical center, we need something called where is it? Chromium, which we do not have on our moon. So we're currently working on this space center stuff to try and get ourselves well, into space. So that's grand. So we need lots of this nanofiber stuff. We are also using nanofiber stuff to upgrade our logistics centers, like so. So there's a bit some competing demands at the moment. So let us maybe hit play. First thing I would like to do, however, is well, there's two things. I need a new clothing industry because, as you can see, my consumption is now just above my production rate, and I want a new district as well, so we can keep the population growing. So where are we going to plan that? We could stick one out the back here, or we could leave this entirely industrial. We could put a new community centre down. Well, let's do that. Let's put a new city centre down. Like so, something like that. That looks good. Let's put down a new community centre. Sure, like this. And let's stack up some houses around it. As ever, using the hotkeys, you can just hold shift down and place multiple buildings. It is a very, very nice quality of life tool that they have. I'll change the angle just so it looks a little different. I'm not too worried about the perfect placement here and getting as many as we can, because I'm all for like 90% efficiency when I play these games. I always say there's a slight segregation between efficient play and min-maxing play. And I can never be bothered with min-maxing, so it feels like more hassle than it's worth. Right, clothing industry. So we set up one last time, we'll do the same again. We're going to need 2 fabric weavers. Well, actually, before we do that, I want a logistics center to manage my new clothing industry. Here will be fine. I would like 2 of these guys, and they are going to need 10 farms. Maybe use this little bit of space for it as well. I am out of biofilament. Continual drain, it seems. Let's maybe kick up the speed to it. Definitely seems to be the resource, this one here, that we are shortest of. So we use it for a lot of expansion. So it's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. And then we want a brand new. No, you're not supposed to be here. Go away. Close factory. Okay. And sure, I'll upgrade you a level, because why not? That's a nice little boost in our population, and more importantly, that should give us everything we need on the clothing front. However, we're now behind on our nutrient paste. Always problems, but that's easy fixed. We will just slap our one in like so. Okay, nutrient paste should be resolved once that gets employed, and water as well. Okay. Seem to be on the edge of everything right now. A couple more grey water collectors, getting all that lovely drain water, and then some purification. Let's spin you around like so. Excellenty. How are we feeling about life now? Yeah, water's good. Nutrient paste is still not satisfied, really. Huh. Well. Color me peaked. Anyway, I don't know. I lost the train of thought there. And I will probably put in a logistics center. I don't need it yet. I don't need it yet. Let's not go crazy. Okay, got nice growth. We've got room for upgrades. Yeah, I'll spend my filament upgrading. Again, nice little shortcut on the U key. Can we put down any of our space buildings? We can. Well, let's do a vehicle assembly building. Like so. We are going to want another warehouse to increase our logistics range over this side of things. And then we want a mission control. Lovely jubbly. And a launch catapult. We just need a scooch more of this nanofiber stuff. While we're waiting, let's keep pushing that population cap. We're edging on, well, not edging on 500. Closing in on 500, I should say. Beautiful. One last house is frustrating me. Come on, Biofilament. There we go, good lad. Yeah, lots of green up arrows is good. We can get a launch capital. No, we can't. So this is our bit of a bottleneck. These nanofibers, 10 a day. It's not that many, to be honest. But at least some of these are kind of sunk costs. Although that was going to be a constant drain, but not much of a constant drain. Let's be honest. Aha, we have it. No, not that one. Our also scientific technological advancement of a giant spring. Beautiful. So now we just need a spacecraft, and we should be able to open up our first space route to another planet. And we're going to want to send a bunch of biofilament and a bunch of wood so they can get up and trucking with their basic resources as well. We are about to hit cap on our population. We might want to do just a whole brand new district. I think that sounds like a splendid idea. Why not? Let's hit that 500 mark, eh? We could squeeze you in here, in between a mine and an existing place. I like the sound of that. I'll keep us busy while our spacecraft is building. Then we need to check, make sure we're not pushing our resources too far. Although I didn't really consider we won't be able to build in this little gap between the two state centers, but hey-ho. Adds a little bit of character to our world. Everyone's got to love that. Okay, good, they're in. Clothing is fine. Tools is further. They haven't upgraded, so won't use that. Nutrient paste is perfect. Water is not perfect. Fine. You can have some more water. Things you got to do for your people. Providing them with clean water. What is that about? Alright. You built a rocket yet? Not quite. Built, what, half a rocket? Collect immediately. No. Aha! This is where I want to go. Plan mission, probably. Indeed it is. Okay. Resources from one moon to another. Select a plan space route. Okay. Decide what we want to move. Fine, and what we're going to send. Complex space routes and repeating missions will become available later onto a landing platform. Okay, so this is like a one-way type thing at the minute. Makes sense. So we want to go to... I don't know where we want to go. Hang on. Do we know what's there? Well, we're on Villa. Let's go to... Actually, hang on. There's Tinar here. Let's throw in a quick pause. Which has got some chromium on it. Perfect. Some coralline and more chromium. Alright. Or we've got Soris. Solanite and some chromium. So we can go to either one and some premium ore. Wow, surely we want to go after some premium ore. And that is obviously Ardan, of which we are circulating the moons. Alright, let's go to Soris then. Back to Villa. Mission control, plan mission. We are going to Soris. And we would like to... Departure, destination 1. No, not empty. We're going to send you all the biofilm we can and a bunch of wood. You only have space for 7. Okay, hang on. We're going to have to plan this. So you need 1 wood. Okay, that's fairly straightforward. You need 1 biofilament. Do I get a free city centre? Or I'm going to have to do this in 2 batches. Well, because I can't afford a state center if I send it in 1. Don't know, we're going to find out together. Okay, so on the basis I want, I don't know. Oh, because I'm going to need this as well. It's 2 workers, 3 workers, 6 workers. So I think I want to send 6 of that and 1 of that. I think. Let's see what that looks like. I want a bigger spaceship, to be perfectly honest. 6 unit wood. Okay. Can't repeat. Just go for it. Sweet. I'm gonna just see what this looks like. In the meantime, we'll upgrade the logistics. On a quick pause, we'll do a quick scout around the world, do some upgrades. And nice little hotkey of U to upgrade things. Just look to upgrade really mainly logistics. I'll do houses as well. Appreciating that I may actually be spending the biofilament I need to then send to other planets. Okay, I think that's all my logistics centers upgraded. A good little button to add potentially would be an upgrade all. You know, where you click on logistics and you can just upgrade everything. That would be handy. I don't know if they're considering that. Okay, I want to see. I want to see this mission. Ah, here we go. I was going to say, where's my mission gone? It's here. Alright, so it does need a bit more biofilament. Sorry, game, I overspent. Although, I only need 3 more. Every time I've got more than 3, I can spend a little. And all our sits and needs look pretty good. Oh, here we go. That is not how I envisaged. I thought it was literally going to be a giant spring that catapulted it into the air. Okay, so they're slightly more advanced than I give them credit for. Hello. Because presumably what we're going to need to do is build up Soris to a point where it can then send rockets of chromium back. Or what? I don't know. No, yeah, okay, hang on. So it can't be recovered. Makes sense. We're now on Soris. Oh, I see. No, I don't get one of these for free. So I need another. I need lots more rockets. Is what you're telling me. There's 11 things to build this. I only have space for 7 at a time. Okay. Let's go back to Villa and let's plan another mission. Right, yeah. That's not you. You're up here. Plan mission. Going to Soris. We need wood. Do you know what? That's fine. Plan mission. Going to Soris. We need biofilament. Okay. And you just queue up and get them done. Alright, I can get on board with that. It's quite good actually. Cool. Now I have a population of 567. Lovely jubbly. Now we can't repeat jobs. It's unfortunate. Yeah, we need a landing platform. But if we look at Soris, I believe it had both Chromium and Sonite, so we can actually get the whole production chain bish bash bosh on this planet. Up to and including level 3 peoples. And hopefully that'll then unlock the tech for landing platforms so we can start shipping some of our chromium back home. Let me kick up to speed 2 we'll wait for these rockets. There he goes. They're relatively quick to be fair. Land, my pretties, land. Okay. We can now put down a city centre. Now we could start like this and actually say, look, we'll start with the mines, or do you know, I think probably the better thing to do would just be, I mean, we'll capture this one for the sake of it because there's not much land, do something like that, and then we'll get our houses up and running. Okay, and it's arrived out, so we've got wood. We want to do a few houses. Essentially like starting again, isn't it? 3. Oh, essentially I want to spend all of this on houses. Good. And I want to build a nutrient place factory. And then after that I'm going to build some water once I've got some wood up and trucking. And I like the way this is all localized to the individual planet. That works really well actually, because otherwise it would be a massive pain to know where your gaps were. Let's do some grey water over here. And do you know what? Let's go back to Vela and say, hey, since you guys aren't doing much of anything, can we plan a few missions to send, I don't know, all the biofilament in the world to Cerise? That's usually the stumbling block. Let's say do that 3 times. You know what, let's do it 4 times. Okay. So we should have a nice steady stream of biofilament coming in. I wonder if there's a... Tell you what, I'm just a quick check to see if there's any kind of shortcut even, for jumping between moons. I could not see one. But hey, shan't complain too much. Right, let's go back to speed 1 because I feel like we're falling behind. Right, we've got all you guys in. We've got... We don't have all our water. What are you? Water collector. We need another water collector. And then we need a water purifier. And the next thing we're going to want is a bio crusher. And more houses. Although once we get our water running, that should at least give us level 2 everywhere. I do like the aesthetic of this game, and I do really like the soundtrack. I think that soundtrack does a lot of good things. Okay, we've got water up and running. Start getting delivered, and all is well with the world. He says, come on. Please, Gib. Here we go, wood has come in. Let's start with... Sure, we'll start with the bio crusher. Let's turn you off for just now. Just to make sure our water purifier runs at max capacity so we can get these upgraded to level 2. Probably are going to need to throw in a logistics hub as well at some point. Although, let's wait for our population to grow. More biofilaments. Let's do some more houses because that's really what's stumbling us at the moment. Juices. There we go. Population up a little bit now. Water will begin to flow. I want to just plan this. Okay. A little bit more around, like, say that. I do not want to spend all my biofilament on this because I need people to work. There we go. Sweet, we're up to 28. Beautiful. We're going to need additional wood to support our bio crusher. Once it hits 13, we can go. Good. Biofilm production is a goal. And we've got some more coming in, which should allow us to drop a community centre and really get this place rocking and rolling in the future. Like... Oh, slightly shine jobs, but that should fix itself pretty quickly. And let's go plan a few more shipments from home. Here goes another one. And really, I think I'm going to keep doing this because, as I say, early doors, biofilament is definitely the stumbling block. And there's no point sending like clothing or anything like that on a singular basis because it just gets used up and then your population will crash. You need a really a constant supply for it to be worthwhile. Lad! Where are you? Over here. Okay, how we doing? We happy? Looks pretty good to me. So, things we're going to want is probably a clothing industry as a first thing. No, before we want that, we're going to need a logistics place to try and help. Well, one, get a bit higher storage limit, but also help carry some of this stuff around, and then we'll go for a clothing industry. We'll have as soon as this rocket thing arrives. I'm assuming that's what this is? Yeah, what are you? I have no idea. Interesting. Come on, world. I need you to produce some stuff for me. Let's kick up speed then, since we're just waiting. Oh, it's got... As soon as I do that, it lands. Right, where's my industry? Is it this end of town? Beautiful. Tell you what I could do actually is send some of the nanofiber stuff. Let's do that on one of the missions, just so we can upgrade some of the work logistics places, warehouses, which will be a nice little boost. That'll get us 2 of them. Just allows us to do that early on. Yeah, I know my rockets are continually being destroyed, but that's fine. We're a wasteful society. Right, you can be upgraded, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Start by spending it on textiles. Oh, needs quarry first. Ah, I forgot. Quarry down. How's my jobs? Jobs doing okay. I'm going to need another 5, 10, 25. I have not got space for that, so I need more houses. Which probably means a brand new district, which we can fit in. Well, that's going to be the mine. We can fit in over here. It's kind of slightly awkward. I maybe shouldn't put a quarry there. Ah, whatever, it'll be fine. We will make it work. Perfect. Oh, I'm sure I had that blue. So this, hopefully in this episode we can get essentially our second planet set up and ready to deal with this chromium. I've terribly placed things. Placement is bad, and Requin, you should feel bad. Okay. That is not an efficient district by any stretch of the imagination. Meanwhile, how are we doing? Consumption of that is over and above, so let's do something about that. And water is over and above. Just never happy, you people. Always want your food and your water. Okay, but our population is now creeping up towards 100. Everything's happy there. We can now really focus on fabric. We may want to go for another warehouse actually. And we know we're going to have mining stuff over here, so let's do that. Let's put a warehouse in like so, and I'll do a fabric-y place in the back here and some mining stuff over there. All is well with the world. So start by plopping you guys down, and then textile farms, we're going to want 10 of you. Hopefully I've got enough for given the various shipments, and of course I do not, having had said that. Biofilament. Back to Vela. Hello, Vela. Still 2 jobs queued up apparently. Well, I'll queue up a couple more. Just keep sending it to me. Here's a good chap. Back to Soris. Okay. We were busy building these things. I need 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight. I just built. I'm gonna have to another native biofilament once I finish this clothing industry, I think. Ah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I bet 11, because I'm bad at maths. Slash counting. Okay, we'll get you in there. Beautiful. Clothing is a go. So let us start by spending all the biofilament, creating more. I don't need more jobs right now. Well, I do. Because I want at least another biofilament producer. Let's put you around here. Should have 3 of you and 2 of you, which works perfectly. Although I probably want 1 more for other various wood consumption activities. Let's spend our hard-earned, what's it called? Nanofiber. Grading these dudes. This one, please. Okay. And our population should be now heading over 100. Awesome. And then we can look at getting tools up and running off this. And then we can eventually start looking at the Chromium, which is why we came to this. I was going to say godforsaken rock, but that's potentially a little bit harsh. So our mine requires a whole bunch of stuff. Let's start with this. Oop. We need one of them. We are gonna need more people before we do anything else. Keep sending me the fiber, please. Okay. Now got 18 jobs spare, good, because we're gonna need a whole bunch of them. Well, there's 10 of them gone. So maybe I just actually spend the biofilament upgrading this stuff. Wait for the next rocket. We kick up to speed 3. Right, we can get a bioreactor in here. Cool. We then need... What do we need? Foundries. Probably just, let's do 1 of these and 2 of these. And we can always expand a foundry later if need be. So we need 20 jobs. We don't have enough jobs. Well, we don't have people, sorry. So we need another 30, so that's 141 we need our population to be. And it is not, so new district time. Let us, I'm going to put a new city centre in over this direction, I think. So, I'm going to put a new district in just here. Once we can get up to kind of 140, 150-ish numbers, we'll be happy little campers. We'll need to check, make sure we've not now put ourselves short of any other resources. Spend all the biofilament. More is on its way. It's really handy just being able to send endless quantities of stuff. We'll do for just now, we're up to 185, that's all of a sudden a lot of people, but look at that, we are actually fine. Fine. Oh, beautiful. Oh, please give me 1 foundry and 1 toolmaker. No, 2 toolmakers. If need be, we can drop in a second foundry. Somewhere. Yeah, and 2 more toolmakers. Although we may need some more wood production, because I think you take wood. I'm not wrong. And I'm not. So let's do 1 more. 1 more log jammer. Right there. I'd rather it was in the middle here, but why would I have positioned things so I could fit that in a, you know, satisfying manner? Cool. I'm probably going to throw in another warehouse, because I've only got 2. I'm guessing a lot of stuff needs to get moved around. Oh, but again, why would I have left space in a sensible place for this to get done? Requin, how I tire of thee. So, I'm not. And let's just hope that's enough. So I think... Let's upgrade all this. I think that's this because these the other mad building chains we did was because we wanted stuff for space. We don't need stuff for space yet. We will eventually, I suppose, because we want to ship stuff back home. Or it's all, I don't know. Is this any more of a home than Vela? I suppose not. So let's look at what we need for Chromium. Plenty of job capacity, so let's slap you down there. You create 15. You need some biomass. Use 5 tubes, and you need 12 tubes. Well, that's an awkward number. So I need 3 of you. I'm going to need some more biomass farms, I think. And more people. Let's turn you off. Let's turn you off. Let's focus on embiggening our population for just now. Which it has actually embiggened quite dramatically. Beautiful. I guess that's tool production has kicked in earnest. Excellenty. I'm definitely going to need more biofilament. Shame these don't show the consumers as well. I think that would be a great improvement. The same way this has your consumption rate, this could show your max consumption rate based on all your production buildings working at full efficiency. Right, we now have people to house in here, but we don't need them turned on just yet. I would like another one of you. We'll drop a warehouse in this area. Again, I'm going to turn you off because I don't need you doing anything just yet. Okay, let's queue up a few more biofilament jobs. We are running very close to end of time, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Let's plan a few more of these. Biofilament Thesaurus, done. We do another one. Biofilament Thesaurus, done. Let's do another 2. No, not Vela. Thesaurus, done, thank you. That'll help things shuffle along nicely. Cool. And I'll kick speed up. Put a warehouse in up here. So we're going to want eventually a 3rd one of them. Probably another quarry as well. 220 jobs right now, okay. What will this push us to? 35. We need more people. Well, luckily I can get some more people. The thing is, once the medical thing kicked in, our population is going to explode again. But I wanted to get us up and running this episode, but we have just edged out in time. So we're going to come back next time, and we're going to finish off this medical production and see just how big a population explosion we can get over here, and then we're going to look to see if we can't send our ill-gotten gains on this planet back to Vela and get their population up and trucking, and then see what the next level is, because that's new and interesting, because it certainly wasn't this far in the demo. But as ever, I've been Requin87. Please do check out my links in the description for my own YouTube and Twitch stuff. Once again, hosted by We Bleed Pixels. Do check out the podcast on my YouTube as well as the website for news, reviews, and all sorts of good gamery goodness. As ever, I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will catch you all in the next one. Cheerio.